Welcome, my dear students, viewers, and listeners. Today we will discuss the modern periods in English literature. The modern period started from 1900 and ends in 1960. Modern period started from the beginning of the 20th century. Modern period is in sharp contrast to the Victorian period. Modern period was the era of advancement in science and technology, and modern period was influenced by world wars. And these are the representative poets and the eminent writers of the modern period, as you can see on the screen. The first one is James Joyce. And number second is Virginia Woolf. She was a lady writer. The third one is T.S. Eliot. Thomas Tons Eliot is his full name, and shortly he is known as T.S. Eliot. Number four is David Herbert Lawrence, shortly and simply known as D.H. Lawrence. And the last one is William Butler Yeats, simply known as W.B. Yeats. He was an Irish. So, the modern age in English literature started from the beginning of the 20th century. The most important feature of this age is that it is opposed to the general attitude to life and its problems, which were adopted by the Victorian writers. The young people during the first decade of the 20th century regarded the Victorian age as hypocritical and the Victorian ideals as mean, superficial, and stupid. This rebellious mood affected modern literature, which was directed by mental attitudes, moral ideals, and spiritual values diametrically opposed to those of the Victorians. Nothing was considered as certain, everything was questioned. What the Victorians had considered as honorable and beautiful, their children and grandchildren considered as mean and ugly. In other words, modern period was in a sharp contrast to the Victorian age. And basically, modern period means from 1900 to 1960, it was the age of industrialization, growth of science and technology, and urbanization. And it was the age of development of democracy and human rights and political advancement. Modern period is the age of experimentation, rejection of Victorianism, and exploration of new themes and influence of new psychology and realism. Modern period influenced by great World Wars One and Two. Now we come towards the representative figures of the modern period. As you can see on the screen, the first one is James Joyce. The first one from left side is James Joyce. The representative figure of modern period is James Joyce, particularly known for his novel Ulysses, which exemplifies the experimental style and exploration of consciousness characteristic of modernism. And another great name in this era is Virginia Woolf, as you can see on the second position in these given pictures on the screen. This is Virginia Woolf, a female writer known for her stream of consciousness style. And, and apart from them, there were other important figures like T.S. Eliot. His full name is Thomas Stearns Eliot. He was basically an he was basically an American and then shifted to England. The next one, the great figure is Ernest Hemingway. David Herbert Lawrence, simply known as D.H. Lawrence. George Bernard Shaw, simply known as G.B. Shaw. He was also an Irish. William Butler Yeats. William Butler Yeats was also an Irish, simply known as W.B. Yeats, John Galsworthy, and so on. Reading their literary works can help you become familiar with the modernism. Their works are the mirror to the society of the modern period. So, this is an expanded period. The modern period in English literature is very vast and it has many writers, it has many poets, it has many novelists. So, the important one is James Joyce, and the pictures I have pasted here on the screen, as you can see, these are the representative writers of the modern period. So, this was the overview of the modern period, and in next video, we will come with a new topic. So, thank you very much.